Welcome to Grammar with Altaf. In this lesson, we are going to learn the future continuous tense in a very simple way.
Yes, today we will explain what the future continuous tense is, how to make sentences, and how to use it in real life with examples.
The future continuous tense is used to talk about an action that will be happening at a certain time in the future.
The structure is subject plus will be plus verb with ing. For example, I will be studying at 8 o'clock tonight.
Let's look at some more examples. She will be cooking dinner when you arrive. They will be traveling next week.
We often use this tense to show that something will already be in progress at a future time. For example, tomorrow at 10 a.m., I will be working in the office.
Yes, it shows the action is not finished. It is continuing at that future moment. Another example. At this time next week, we will be lying on the beach.
To make a negative, just add not after will. For example, he will not be joining us tomorrow. They won't be staying here.
For questions, place will at the beginning. Example. Will you be coming to the party? Will she be working late?
Short answers are possible too. Yes, I will. No, I won't.
Time expressions are important. We often use at this time tomorrow at 9 o'clock tonight, next week at this time, in 2 hours, or when something else happens.
For example, at 6 p.m. tomorrow, I will be watching a movie. When you arrive, she will be waiting for you.
This tense is also used for polite or indirect questions about people's plans. For example, will you be using this laptop tomorrow? Will you be staying at home tonight?
Yes, it sounds more polite than simply asking, will you use this laptop? Adding continuous makes it softer.
We can also use the future continuous to show that something will happen as part of a routine. Example, he will be attending the meeting as usual. Let's compare it quickly with future simple.
Another use is to imagine the future. For example, in 2050, people will be living on Mars. Cars will be driving themselves.
Future simple says, I will call you tomorrow. Future continuous says, I will be calling you tomorrow at 8. The difference is, future simple is one action, but future continuous shows the action happening at that time.
Exactly. Another comparison, she will cook dinner tomorrow. That's future simple. She will be cooking dinner at 7 tomorrow. That's future continuous.
Practice is important. Let's try some positive sentences. I will be working on my project at midnight. She will be dancing at the concert.
Now, negative sentences. I will not be watching TV tonight. They won't be traveling next week. He will not be sleeping at 10 because he will be studying.
Now let's make some questions. Will you be joining us for dinner? Will they be working late tomorrow? Will she be using the computer when I arrive?
Good. Let's try a short dialogue. At 8 tonight, what will you be doing? I will be studying. And you? I will be watching a movie.
Another dialogue. Tomorrow at 6. Will you be playing football? No, I won't. I will be meeting my teacher.
This shows how natural the future continuous can sound in everyday conversation.
Remember, always use will be plus the ing verb. Do not forget the be. Example, she will be waiting.
Also, do not add s or ed after the verb, just verb plusing. For example, he will be playing, not he will be plays.
Future continuous is also common when two actions happen. One short, one long. Example, when you get home, I will be cooking.
Another example, when they arrive at the airport, we will be waiting for them.
The short action is you arrive. The long action is I am cooking. Let's use time words again. At this time tomorrow, she will be giving a presentation. Next Monday at 9, they will be working on the new project.
Yes, time words make sentences clear. Without them, sometimes the meaning is confusing.
Let's do a small practice set. I'll say a time, you make the sentence. At 7 tomorrow evening.
I will be reading a book at 7 tomorrow evening.
At this time next week.
We will be traveling abroad at this time next week.
Perfect. This is how you practice with yourself. Choose a future time and make a sentence.
Before we finish, let's remember the main points. Future continuous describes an action happening at a specific time in the future.
The structure is subject plus will be plus verbing. We use it for actions in progress at a future time, for polite questions, for routines, and for imagining the future.
We practiced positive, negative, and question forms with short answers. We also compared it with future simple.
And we saw dialogues and examples with time words like tomorrow at 8 at this time next week, when he arrives, and later today.
So now you can make sentences like, I will be working tomorrow at 10. She will not be joining us. Will they be traveling next week? Yes, they will.
In this video, we have learned how to use the future continuous tense in easy English.
Yes, we practiced form, usage, examples, and dialogues. Keep practicing with your own times and situations. Thanks for watching Grammar with Altaf.